Okay, hey everyone, and welcome to the second brand new Class 66 Rocks Stobart review here in the new house. So today we're going to be taking a look at the final model in the Atlas Editions Eddie Stobart collection. So I've now reviewed all the models that are part of the collection, apart from the one that I'm doing today. So the next set of videos, I've got quite a lot of ideas lined up actually. So if you want to comment on which you'd like to see, or if you follow me on Twitter at Class66Rocks, if you tweet me which one you'd like to see, either just as a tweet or a direct message, and the one that gets the most popular vote will be the next set of videos. So before we get on with the review, I'll tell you what the options are. So the first option will be completing the series of the Stobart Super League trucks, which I haven't yet completed, so I've got to buy the remaining, I think, 10 or so of those. Can't quite remember how many there was in total. I think I've got about 4 now and only reviewed 1. So if you'd like to see that one, let me know. So the second one is the Stobart Jockey League trucks that have just been released by Oxford Diecast. They're not part of Atlas Editions in any way, so they are a new range of models that have come out. The third one is the World of Stobart collection. It won't be as large as this collection, obviously, because they haven't brought as many models out in that range as of yet. So I think it's about 7 or 8 models they've done now, up to press. So vote if you want to see that one. Or the fourth one, obviously I've got a load more ideas as well, but it could take me all day explaining them all. So the fourth one will be some GoPro videos. Now, I had a GoPro Hero 4 at Christmas when we were in the old house, but due to the house move then and having university commitments, which up to press have taken most of my time up, along with work, I just haven't had time to get my GoPro out and do any videos with it. So because I've only got 2 more weeks left at university until September, because my last assignment's due in actually in another 2 weeks. So I'm going to have some spare time on my hands apart from being at work. So the idea behind the GoPro videos is I'm going to be doing some dashboard videos from my car to various stations, so around the Staffordshire Cheshire area. So I was planning on doing maybe Carlton, Crewe and a bit further afield, depending on where I choose to go to first. But if you'd like to see some GoPro videos, again, leave a comment below or tweet me at Class66Rocks. Okay, so enough of me going on about that. So let's get on with today's review. Okay, so here we have, oops, I just knocked the camcorder with my knee there, so apologies. Here we have the Certificate of Authenticity. So this certificate certifies that the model accompanying this document is an authentic replica officially licensed and approved by Eddie Stobart. And today you can see we're taking a look at a Scania R440 curtain side. Now what's quite unique about this truck is it's just not a standard Stobart trailer at all. It's actually the Steady Eddie trailer. So this is like the child's version of Stobart spotting for the youngsters in the fan club. So obviously the trucks have got smiley faces and they talk, and I think they also had like a mini TV show if I remember rightly. I read it actually in a Spot On magazine that I had due to being in the Stobart fan club. So I think I have actually seen this trailer once at Truckfest Southwest and Wales at the Three Counties Showground in Malvern about 2 years ago, I think it was now. It was actually hooked up to a Volvo FH series at the time, which was driven by Mick Leach. So that's the certificate. So let's take a look at the back, and I'll just let you read that for a minute. Okay, so let's get on with the model then. So here we have the model. So as you can see, it's presented in a very nice display box actually. We've got on the front here, we've got an image of the truck that we're going to be taking a look at today. So we can see it says Scania R440 Highline refrigerated trailer. It's got the name Matilda and the fleet number is H6668. So as you can see, we've got the Stobart design on the left hand side and right hand side of the box. So turning the box to the sides, we can see that the side of the packaging is styled like one of the Transtore logistics trailers, but hence this particular trailer isn't in that livery. Taking a look at the side now, we can see we have the words Eddie Stobart, 1/76 scale die-cast metal special edition collector's model, and on the bottom here you can just see we have and some information that says it's a scale model for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14, made by Atlas Editions, well, made in China for Atlas Editions, and it is a trademark and licensed by Eddie Stobart. Okay, so we'll just turn the box around now and we will take a look at it. So we'll try and get into it this end. There we go. So we'll just pull it out and we'll take this bit of plastic off just here. Okay, so first impressions. Well, it has got quite a lot of weight to it actually, so it's not too light and it's not too heavy, so it's pretty in between. So as you can see, it's presented on a very nice display stand, and on the bottom we have the description: Scania R440 Highline, refrigerated, Matilda, and the fleet number H6668. So let's start with the front of the cab then. So I'll just zoom the camcorder in a bit. So as you can see on the top of the cab here, we have the word Stobart on the foil just there. Well, it's actually just below the foil, but like the aero kit's there on the back anyway. Moving down, you can see we've got a visor with some lamps just there. Moving down, you can see we have the Scania wording in silver just there, and it's printed very nicely on the Stobart cab wrap design, as you can see. Now if the camcorder will let me zoom in, you can, it's going to blur up a bit, but if you just see there in very small writing, it does say Matilda, but like I say, the camcorder focus was going to blur a little bit, so I've had to zoom out. And we have a small R440 badge on the left side of the grille just there. So I'll just zoom it out a bit. Okay, so moving down onto the red and white striped bumper, you can see we've got some spot lamps or fog lamps, whichever you wish to call them. And we also have the number plate, if I just zoom in again, which is PJ13GAA. So it is a 13 plate truck, so it's not like a brand new 15 plate. So also, before we turn the model around to the sides, you can see we've got the blind spot and the mirrors on the left and right hand sides just here. Okay, so turning the cab around to the side now. So as you can see, it's a 6-wheel tracked unit. So it's a 6x2. Some are 6x2 twin steers, some are 6x2 tag lifts. So that's not really too important right now. Okay, so on the top of the cab roof above the passenger door, we can see we have the stobartgroup.com website. Printed very neatly on the side just here, you can see we've got a Stobart S arrow and the green cab wrap design implementing a green S arrow just there, as you can see. And on the left bottom of the passenger door, we can see we have the name Matilda and the fleet number H6668. So we'll just zoom out again. Okay, so let's move on to the trailer then. So as you can see, this is a refrigerated trailer, and here's the fridge unit on the front, as you can see. And it is quite detailed actually. And we've also got the trailer number there. I'm not too sure if the camcorder will let me go into that. It's struggling a little bit, so I'm not going to risk it. Okay, so as you can see, it's a triaxle trailer, hence the 3 wheels on either side. And a lot of these trailers seem to have these running along the bottom now, so whether this is based on a step side trailer, but if you do know, please leave your comments below. So as you can see on the side, it's the Steady Eddie design, so I only know that Steady Eddie. I haven't got a clue who any of these are. So it says happy journeys for kids, travel games, fun and lots more. So obviously the children who are in the fan club can go to the steadyeddyworld.com website and find out more, but it says that delivered by Stobart. Okay, so turning the trailer round to the side, well, to the back now rather. So I'll just zoom in a bit there. So on the back you can see again we've got the Steady Eddy design with Steady Eddy just there. So as you can see it says there travel games, fun and lots more, just for kids. Again it says just a click away at steadyeddyworld.com, and we also have some warning panels or reflective panels, whichever you wish to call them, and the trailer number, which is FT5525 on the left and right hand sides. Moving down now, you can see we've got the brakes and the indicators on the left and right hand sides, as well as where the reversing lights would be, and again the number plate PJ13GAA. So we'll just zoom back out now. Okay, so turning the model round to the other side. So there's obviously nothing much different on this side. Again, we've got the Steady Eddy design printed across the sides of the trailer. And again, on the front of the cab, we have the Stobart cab wrap design, the stobartgroup.com website, and again, the fleet number H6668 and the name Matilda on the bottom right of the cab door. The camcorder will just let me go in so far as to try and pick some of that up. Oh, yes, it goes so far and then it starts to lose focus. So that is it. That is the last of the models in the Eddie Stobart collection. But like I say, if you leave your comments below on what you'd like to see next, or alternatively, direct message me or tweet me on Twitter at Class66Rocks, and whichever gets the most popular poll or review will be the next set of videos to come on the channel. So that's it basically. The Atlas Edition's Scania R440 Highline with refrigerated trailer in the Eddie Stobart Steady Eddy livery.